If you're in a twin flame connection, you need to understand that this journey is not actually a twin flame journey. You're in a twin flame connection, and the real purpose for this connection is to awaken you to your true self, your true essence, which is soul. So the question of the day is, how do I align with my soul? That's what this journey is. It's a spiritual journey. Well, you align with your soul by getting out of your mind and ego. So let's just talk about this for a second here. So the mind and the ego, it operates on duality. What is duality? Duality is opposites. So there's me, you. Good, bad. He, her. Hot, cold. Opposites. And when you operate from your mind and your ego, which we've all been conditioned to do, that's who we believe we are. That's where we derive our sense of self from, which is an illusion. But when we derive our sense of self from that, we are seeing everything outside of ourselves as separate. So it's operating out of separation consciousness. And this journey, we are shifting out of that, out of the mind and ego, that duality, that separation consciousness, into oneness, into unity consciousness by aligning with soul. And the way to do that is by being present. Presence is the very essence of who you are. Presence is actually our true nature. But we've all been conditioned since we were very small by all kinds of, different things, society, our families, our upbringings. We've all been conditioned to believe that we are our personality, our mind, ego, our thoughts, our story, our history, our title, our career. That's not actually who you are, and that's not your true essence. So we are shifting out of that duality of the mind and the ego into oneness, into unity consciousness, which is who you truly are. You are soul. And when I recommend in my videos, and if you've been watching my channel and listening to my videos, I'm recommending Zen because I've been practicing this for a few years since I was triggered. My spiritual awakening was triggered by my twin flame. And I was introduced to Zen. And Zen helps you shift out of that consciousness of the duality into the oneness, which is where, if you're in a twin flame connection, you want to be. Because when we're operating out of our mind ego, not only is that separation consciousness, but it's suffering, right? We see everything in a very closed off way. Like we're very separate from others and separate from life. And we feel like everything's happening to us, but life is not happening to you. Life is happening for you. And so Zen essentially is going to help you shift out of that. And Zen is, you want to incorporate meditation every day. And in your meditation, you want to be observing your thoughts, noticing your thoughts and your feelings, your bodily sensations, becoming the observer and being that awareness, that soul that you are. So when we're observing and we're being aware of our thoughts, when we're watching our thoughts, who's watching the thoughts? Have you ever wondered that? Your mind isn't watching the mind. Your mind is making the thoughts. So what's watching and observing the thoughts is you, your soul, who you really are. Okay, guys, this is the key to being present, being the observer. And you don't go from living from your mind and ego, which is separation consciousness, you don't go overnight to being present all the time. So there will be a gradual shift. And what you want to do with your practice, which is your life, is shift more and more into being present, being the observer of the thoughts, not identifying who you are as mental thoughts, mental concepts, because that's not who you are. And this is why Zen will help you. Not only does it help you shift out of the mind ego, which is separation consciousness and duality, it helps you align with soul. It helps you get out of that suffering of the mind ego. and you want to align with soul, where you feel more peace, zen, oneness, unity consciousness. So that's how you align with soul. You be present. Sometimes presence is uncomfortable. Sometimes presence includes uncomfortable situations, uncomfortable feelings and thoughts. And that's why you're observing. You want to be observing of those things. You are not the thoughts in your head. They're essentially an energy fragment. That's not who you are. You want to align with soul, you want to be present, and you want to shift into doing that more and more and more. So you're taking your awareness, your observer, your presence, your consciousness from your meditations more and more into your daily lives. And this is how you align with soul. Sending you love. Have a great day, guys.